Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, 3-gear Keir, 2-tier Keir, pain in the arse Keir, or whatever you want to call him, is still doing it, while the rest of us appear to be facing extra costs. So what am I going on about then? Well, can anyone remember not so long ago when this whole row broke out about Keir Starmer accepting, basically, mountains of gifts from Lord Ali or other donors, shall we say, from the Labour Party? Allegedly, of course. And at the time, correct me if I'm wrong, but at the time I remember him saying something like, either I won't be doing it anymore, or any gifts should be made public, or whatever. Something like that, that would presumably mean that he was not the king of the world, getting everything for free, or whatever. But something has just come out, which, I don't know about you, but it appears that it's kind of gone back on that promise. So what am I going on about then? Well, according to this article, it says that Starmer accepted £1,000 worth of Arsenal tickets last month. So how is that doing anything different than what he was before? I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't remember him saying, or releasing rather, that he's accepted these gifts. Can you? And these £1,000 tickets, well, they are apparently to use the director's box at the Emirates Stadium, despite, of course, the freebies row. Oh, well, that's all right then, Keir. What am I going on about? How dare I say or bring such a thing to YouTube's attention? Well, I'm sorry, but after what you've been doing, or Rachel Reeves has been doing, or announcing rather, should I say, that the rest of us are now going to face much higher costs, presumably, then I think it's an utter slap in our face, or kick in the gonads, or whatever you want to call it, that you keep accepting all these free gifts, because let's face it, the rest of us can't afford it. And yes, I know there'll be people out there who'll say, well, if you offered it, would you accept it? Well, no, not only don't I really follow football much, but also you'd want to think, wouldn't you, that he'd want to put all this 3-gear Keir argument behind him, and accepting these tickets is only just going to bring it to the forefront again. And remember, this guy isn't on a really low wage, is he? He could presumably easily afford these tickets if he wanted to. The mere fact that he's just waiting for people to donate them to him, it appears, just shows, in my opinion, that A, he takes it for granted, or B, he can't be asked to go anyway. So who are these tickets from? It says, well, the Prime Minister accepted 2 tickets and hospitality in the director's box from the North London Football Club itself. And Sir Keir, a lifelong Arsenal fan, was in attendance with the Emirates Stadium on December the 4th as his side beat Manchester United 2-0. Well, it comes after he was engulfed in the freebies row last year, which led him pay back more than £6,000 worth in gifts that were about to be made public, including Taylor Swift tickets. Well, that makes me wonder if he'll pay this back as well. Presumably, of course, he thinks, oh, I've got some sort of line of credit, here you go, and then just give it back. Well, personally, I don't think he will, although it'll be interesting to see if he does, won't it? Downing Street, what did they say about it then? Well, they responded by issuing an updated version of the ministerial code, although this does not ban ministers from taking handouts as long as they are properly declared. That was it, he had to declare them. I can't actually remember this being declared at all, can you? Although, admittedly, I'm not looking at the freebies book all the time. Sir Keir, though, he defended his decision to continue accepting hospitality from Arsenal at the height of the scandal in September. He said he had been watching Arsenal from the stands for many, many years, and it would ultimately prove more costly for the taxpayer if he continued to do so. Well, hang on a bloody minute. No, it wouldn't if you paid for them, Keir. Why should we pay for your bloody football tickets? It's just utterly disgraceful, in my opinion, for you even to expect us, or even to make that statement. Who the bloody hell does he think he is? And in an interview with BBC Yorkshire, he said it would seem as if he was pretty self-indulgent if I'm not going to move from the stands, even if it costs the taxpayers more money. Frankly, I'd rather be in the stands, he said, but I'm not going to ask the taxpayer to indulge me in the stands when I could go somewhere and sit somewhere else. That, for me, is common sense situation. Well, no, Keir, expecting the taxpayers to pay for it is a piss-taking situation, in my opinion. So Keir accepted a total of, wait for this, £76,000 in hospitality, clothes and other gifts during the course of the previous Parliament between 2019 and 2024. Lord Ali, who was Keir's biggest personal donor, briefly had a security pass to Downing Street after Labour took office, but no longer had a pass as of late August. Well, presumably that is because we all found out about it. Or maybe, just maybe, could that have been a little bonus for Lord Ali to have a free reign of Downing Street? I'm guessing maybe, although I could be wrong. Or perhaps, who knows, Keir Starmer expected Lord Ali to bring the gifts to his feet? I guess we'll all never know, will we? And get this, he has given Labour £500,000 since 2020, as well as making donations of nearly £55 to Sir Keir for clothes, glasses and private office costs. They're expensive staples, I'm guessing. So what they all said about it then was, spokesman for Keir Starmer said, "The tickets have been declared as requested." Just makes me wonder when they were declared, and why did it have to be requested if indeed it was? Presumably he should have done it anyway. Unless it's just some sort of figure of speech, I'm guessing. But either way, bloody well sort it out, Keir, because this is just getting past a joke in my opinion.